Hey everyone, it's Jason from GameRave.com, and this is GameRave TV. Alright guys, first and foremost, a huge thank you out to our newest Patreon member Nick, and an extra thank you to Alan and Arvid for their bonus donations. I really do appreciate the support, and all the funds go towards the show. Now, let's talk pet peeves. While I could probably do an entire series to just pet peeves, I figured we'd space them out amongst our other segments because who wants to see a nerd rant every week, right? Oh wait. This episode's pet peeves are what I call duh game titles. You know, those games whose first shot on a new system just has to have the system's name as part of the title. I'm talking Super Castlevania on the Super Nintendo, Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64, and Mario Kart DS on the flipping DS. I've never understood this practice. Is this some sort of weird safety feature by the developers in case the consumer can't read the game's system's name on the box the inch over? Are they afraid someone who reads Bomberman 64 will buy it for their TurboGrafx 16? Can you imagine if they did this kind of shit with other media? Can you imagine a couple years later going into Best Buy and asking if they have Lord of the Rings DVD on Blu-ray? Or maybe they have David Bowie's Earthling cassette on iTunes? See how stupid this sounds? Don't even get me started on that freaking Minecraft "Here's your game system edition" bullcrap. I know it's for the PlayStation 4. It says right there. Now what's peculiar is that this phenomenon is mainly a Nintendo system problem. There's no PlayStation 2 games with PS2 in the title. Now, at least when it came to the 3DS and DS, the developers tried to get creative with their naming, using the letters DS and 3DS to make cute subtitles, like Dream Drop Distance and Dual Strike. Now, being as how I don't cover Nintendo systems on the site, I thought I was free of these little bastards. But nope, we've got 3 culprits and they're all present on the Sega CD. So let me present you our first pet peeve subset collection, the f***ing duh games. Number 1, Shining Force CD. A strategy RPG loved by many and a sort of compilation revamped sequel to the Sega Genesis Shining Force games. Apparently, CD was the only way to illustrate the massive amount of gameplay hidden on the disc. Number 2, Sonic CD. That's right. Apparently, following Nintendo's mascot lead, Sega could not think of a better way to sum up a time-traveling blue hedgehog that fights robots and a big fat bastard than CD. Now mind you, that's the least of their worries, since it's clear today's Sega chose the bad future levels anyway. And finally, number 3, Final Fight CD. One of Capcom's greatest achievements on what could really be called underdog hardware wasn't just a great, if still flawed, home port of the arcade game, it surpassed its Super Nintendo brother by leaps and bounds. I'm assuming Capcom went with CD because Final Fight, hey look, we brought back the missing level and the Japanese guy, we're not racist, honest edition didn't fit on the cardboard case. So there you have it, our first pet peeve subset. All 3 are great games with dumb names and that should be added to your collection. Alright guys, join us next week for the next episode of Game Rave TV, which may actually be this week based on when this poor Pausmo video finally goes up on YouTube. Take care you guys, have a great week.